All right, so I don't know what the hell is in the water in Florida, but somebody's got to check it for the pH levels and the chlorine and salt because our our good friend Patrick and his crew really screwed up on something. We're gonna play a video from the Patrick but David or the PBD podcast where they broke down what was essentially a meme page about Brittney Griner talking about Caitlin Clark and the WNBA. Can you play that clip for us, Joe, real quickly?
Out, right? She says, this is from Brittney. Every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there, watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. It's called the freaking game that they pay you money to play. Don't play the game. It's very disruptive. It continues. Brittney Griner voiced frustration in a recent interview, claiming that Caitlin Clark is ruining what used to make the WNBA great. Wait for this.
Empty stands?
Tom, let me just.
I'm so mad.
WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now it's like there's a large gathering of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score, like we're there for their entertainment, and that's pretty gross. Are you
I act like this.
Okay, all right. Let's verify that this is what she said. I know Vinny goes on a tangent as well here. Okay. Again, I don't know what they're putting in the water in Florida, but guys, that was a meme page. The page itself that you guys were reading the article off of was called the Sports Memery. So basically, you know that page with the bee, the babbling bee, or what is it called?
Babylon Bee.
Or Babylon Bee. All right,
the Onion.
Or the Onion. So this is a sports page that basically does the same thing with sports articles. I don't know who did the research for you guys, but again, by all means, if that were true, I would be irate as well, but it's a meme page. You guys literally read off of a meme page. I mean, the title of it says it, the Sports Memery. And Vinny, Pat, Tom, and that other guy went on a tangent talking shit about Brittney Griner and Caitlin Clark when none of that actually happened. Caitlin Clark has been a huge asset to the WNBA from creating a huge fan base and in fact, getting them charter planes now. WNBA didn't have charter planes. Now they got their own private planes flying around. But, Pat threw a jab at us about California. I think we got to throw a little bit of a jab back at Pat about what's going on in Florida and that water you guys are drinking out there.
Have you ever been to a WNBA game?
No, I haven't.
Well, how much do the tickets cost anyway, like courtside?
Well, they pay you money to go to those.
Kind of like jury duty?
I wouldn't say jury duty, but I mean, let me put it to you this way. You know those scalpers, they go tickets. I mean, it's going to be the reverse. They'll pay you to go to the games now. I'm telling you, you saw the Lynx player commemorating George Floyd. Dude, it was like a Biden rally. There was nobody in the stands.
Why don't they just play at a high school gym? Why play at
I don't
playing
know.
at NBA courts, right?
They are. Like, for example, the Spark are playing at Crypto Arena.
I don't know why they can't play at a much smaller venue.
I mean, it'll be louder. They won't have to use artificial speakers and crowds and all that. They won't have to use artificial crowd noises in the speakers. And it'll feel more like a full house rather than having the nosebleeds completely empty.
It's not just the nosebleeds. Maybe 10% of the tickets sell.
Caitlin Clark is doing a phenomenal job filling up seats now. But apparently every single other player in not every single, but majority of the WNBA is hating on the poor girl.
I still can't watch it.
I get it. But she's one of the greatest things that's happened to the WNBA.
Yes. WNBA, no matter what happens, is unwatchable. Women's volleyball, phenomenal. Swimming, gymnastics.
Tennis.
Soccer, not bad. Basketball, you can't pay me to watch it. The athleticism is lacking 2,000% compared to the men. Like tennis, it's not that different. Soccer, swimming, it's not that big of a difference. Basketball, 2,000% different. I mean, more than that. It's just night and day.
When you have sports bookies like DraftKings and BetUs.com going out there and putting spreads out there about certain basketball players, female basketball players, WNBA players, about if they'll, spreads with if they'll miss the first shot and you get paid out for it. When you have spreads like that going out there, I mean, that tells you a lot at this point. It's, because it's
look, they could score, their field goal percentage could be 80%. It's just not watchable because basketball is it takes a lot of athleticism to play basketball. Yes, I know the game has changed a lot of, the Steph Curry changed it with the 3-pointers, everybody shooting from half court line.
But girls' college basketball fills up their arenas.
College basketball, look, the fans are different. It's they're cheering for somebody they personally know. Nobody knows these women personally, really. College sports, those players personally because you go to school there. Just a few thousand students could potentially show up there. But it's just, I don't know. I know Ninette played basketball for many years and she coaches today. I don't know if she agrees or disagrees with me, but women's basketball, I just can't watch it.
But I mean, I truly do hope Caitlin Clark does change the WNBA towards the best because she's a phenomenal player. I've seen highlights of her. I haven't actually watched the WNBA game, but the fact that she's making noise with ESPN, Fox, and all these other sports outlets, that tells you the level of athleticism she has. So cheers to you, Caitlin. Keep doing your thing, girl.